Amber Heard is officially taking the stand, and it's exposing all the cracks in her story, and making even more celebrities openly slam her to the public. Let's get into the top 10 celebrities who hate Amber Heard Part 2. In at number 10, Bill Burr. On the latest episode of the Monday Morning Podcast, host Bill Burr put his support firmly behind Johnny Depp when it comes to this trial. Burr believes that Depp is winning the trial in the media, and he will most likely win the legal battle as well. On the podcast, Burr said he is not watching the trial because he's too big of a fan of Depp's to hear all the personal details of his life. Continuing, quote, "From what I've seen, the guy is destroying, and what's great about this is if he does expose this woman for lying, I'm wondering if all the people that, just accepted her lies about him, if they're going to apologize somehow." Burr even took aim at women's groups for not publicly coming out against Amber when so much of her story started to fall apart. Quote, "All these women's groups that when they see a woman that lies like this, which really hurts their position because there are women out there that are in a relationship that this woman evidently lied and claimed that she was in." In number 9, Ireland Baldwin. In the midst of the defamation trial between Amber and Johnny, Ireland Baldwin took to social media to throw her support behind Johnny. While talking about the trial, she called Amber a, quote, "terrible person," and said she thought Heard was a liar. She wrote in the story, quote, "The thing is, I know women that are exactly like this. They're manipulative and cold, and they use their very womanhood to play victim and turn the world against the man because we live in a society where it's cool to say men are the worst." Baldwin then shared the audio recording where Heard admitted to getting physical with Depp, and she wrote that men can also experience domestic violence. She added, quote, "I hope Johnny gets his reputation and his life back, and I hope he's in like 5 more pirate movies." And at number 8, Lily Rose Depp. When Amber Heard's allegations first came out, Depp's daughter, Lily Rose, came to his defense against her. In May of 2016, she took to Instagram to state that, quote, "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same." Then when speaking about Lily Rose and Amber Heard's relationship in court, it was revealed that Lily Rose never liked Amber, and she decided not to go to their wedding. Johnny said on the stand, quote, "My daughter Lily Rose did not come to the wedding. She and Miss Heard were not on particularly great terms for several reasons." And at number 7, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan rarely keeps his opinions to himself, and that was no different in the case of Amber Heard. While speaking about the trial on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, he slammed the actress for her blatant lies. Rogan said simply, quote, "You're seeing all the crazy come out." Rogan also clarified that he does not believe her allegations against him. Continuing, quote, "I'm watching this trial and it's a cautionary tale about believing in BS. Forming a narrative in your head like, we're rebels together. That's what I felt about Anthony Bourdain and his relationship to that crazy woman, Asia Argento." Rogan also brought up one bombshell from the trial where Milani Makeup debunked a claim that she used makeup to cover up bruising that she allegedly suffered at the hands of Johnny Depp. Rogan brought up the TikTok where the company confirmed that the makeup Heard claims she used to cover up her bruises did not hit the market until after she was divorced from Depp. And at number 6, Laurie Holden. The Walking Dead's Laurie Holden defended Johnny back in 2016 and said she would do it again today. Back in 2016 when the allegations first came out, Holden tweeted, quote, "I for one am going to see Johnny Depp's new movie. His personal life is just that, personal. No one knows the real truth, so just zip it." At the time, she got lots of backlash, but with the tide now turning, Holden wanted to remind her followers that she saw the truth first. In April of 2022, the star quote tweeted an old tweet about her statement and wrote, quote, "Glad I did. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Just happy that 6 years later the world is finally catching up. The truth is now being revealed and there will be justice. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp." Halfway, number 5, Paul Bettany. Paul Bettany is one of Johnny Depp's best friends in Hollywood, and during both defamation trials, their shocking texts were read to the world. Clearly during a very heated moment, Depp and Bettany were texting about Amber, and things got ugly, showing a different side to the men that fans had not seen before. In one conversation, Depp wrote, quote, "Let's burn Amber." Bettany then responded, quote, "I'm not sure we should burn Amber. She's delightful company and pleasing on the eye. We could of course do the English course of action and perform a drowning test. Thoughts? You have a swimming pool." Johnny then texted back, quote, "Let's drown her before we burn her." The pair also talked about what they might do to her body once she was dead. So very, very dark stuff. Based on what was said, it's clear that Bettany hates Amber and what she's done to his friend Johnny Depp. And at number 4, Candace Owens. Conservative commentator Candace Owens made her thoughts very clear during the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, and she clearly believes that Amber is lying. Owens tweeted in April 2022, quote, "I'm on record calling Amber Heard a liar from day one. Many people don't realize that a sociopath was able to seamlessly destroy a man because of the #MeToo campaign. Never believe women, instead listen to women and men, but believe facts. #Justice for Johnny Depp." Any tweet from Owens is going to get a lot of different opinions, but it seems that most people agree that we need to rethink the way we listen to allegations of harm from partners. Many also praised Owens for being Team Johnny from the beginning. And at number 3, Paul McCartney. Singer and musician Paul McCartney showed support for Depp in May of 2022 amidst his legal battle against Heard. During a Seattle concert, McCartney performed his song My Valentine, also playing the music video, which features Johnny Depp. One of the concert attendees posted a video of the song and captioned the video, quote, "Might be controversial to post this video with Johnny Depp, don't care." McCartney and Depp know each other personally, so much that McCartney defended him in the past, saying, quote, "While speaking about Johnny, he said, quote, I know him to only be a gentleman, and while I support women and the Me Too movement, I also know some women who have destroyed the lives of innocent and good men. Johnny Depp, P.S. verbal harm is not cool either, watch your tongue." And at number 2, James Franco. Even though James Franco is an A-list actor, for the most part he keeps a pretty low profile, so I'm confident he hates being so involved in this messy trial, especially considering he's been accused of inappropriate conduct with women in the past, and this trial is further shedding a light on that. The pair have worked together on multiple movies in the past, and when they shot 2015 The Adderall Diaries, Depp was convinced she was having an affair, which turned out to be true, as video footage showed the two getting cozy in an elevator. Heard claims when she saw James Franco that night, he asked about her bruises. In an audio recording shared in court, Depp told Heard, quote, "I become irrational when you're doing movies. I become jealous and effing weird, and we fight a lot more." I'm sure Franco also doesn't like that he's on the side of Amber Heard, who is quickly losing public support. And finally, number 1, Elon Musk. Heard was in a brief relationship with the billionaire in 2017 following her split from Depp, and now Musk is involved in this messy suit, as he gave Heard money and resources when she needed it. Specifically, Musk has been deemed responsible for all of Heard's donations to charities, meaning she got to keep the money that she won in her divorce. During the trial, we learned that the ACLU has so far received over $1.3 million in total. Elon gave $500,000, Depp donated $100,000, and another $350,000 was given from a fund at investment firm Fidelity. In court, it was alleged that the Fidelity funds also came from Elon Musk. Finally, only $350,000 came from Heard, even though she pledged to give $3.5 million to the organization. Elon paid the money because he believed Heard was desperate, but if he finds out that she was lying, he will not only be furious, he also might want his money back. Alrighty guys, that's all for the list, but before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from the top things that will happen if Amber Heard loses in court. Jeremy James said, "I believe that she'd be more hated if she won than if she lost." I completely agree. I think it would literally spark protests in the streets because, you know, we're expecting her to lose, I guess. So if she won, we would be angry at her. Of course, we'd also be very angry at like the legal system. Then Stephen Jenkins said, "When this is all over, no matter when his next movie is, I'll go see Johnny Depp in anything. He may not be perfect, but his life has been wrecked by all this. He deserves a fresh start, free and clear of that monster." I completely agree, although I have a very strong feeling that, you know, if he is found innocent and, you know, he's basically vindicated from all of this, he will probably stay out of the spotlight for life. Honestly, I think he won't do another movie again, that's just my opinion. Then Rachel said, "She deserves jail time for lying under oath." I completely agree. If she's found guilty of, defamation, I guess that means she's guilty of lying about things, they should definitely open a criminal investigation against her because of all the lying that she's done. She's probably told other people to lie on her behalf. I mean, it probably goes so deep, and I really hope she gets, like, a lot of punishment for what she's done. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith, and we'll catch you on the next one.